Hi, Collective. It's Justine from Gregor Girl Tarot, and I felt very charged up to do a reading first thing in the morning. So here I am. And I'm not going to spend so much time on the oracle cards I pulled. I'm just going to refer back to them. But it feels like a continuation of yesterday. We have the world on the back of the deck. So big changes. We have the thinking man, goddess of the moon, angel of love. Oh my gosh, my fave. Archangel Metatron here. We have our sixth chakra, your third eye. We have action, right? The action to take. So it's really about tapping into that third eye, alchemizing things with love, like we discussed yesterday. Goddess of the moon, we're talking about past lives, cycles, evolving, not repeating cycles, and the thinking man. All the way up here with action all the way down here. And I think there's something to that. Let's just find out. All right. No idea here. And you can always hold down in the video if you don't want to see the shuffling. For anybody who does catch this reading, I'm so grateful that you did. That one. Ooh, Ace of Wands. Inspiration from above. Inspiration from above. There's the moon. It's like the moon is getting smaller. It's like all the nonsense is sort of getting washed away, and we can see the potential. And there, I believe, is the Empire State Building, which we talked about a lot yesterday as being a symbol of power, and how from above all of the buildings look the same, two spirits, like they're all equal, something about that. All right, get some more context here on what would be in the challenge position here. Cece, right on time, Cece, right on time. All right. Ooh, yeah, Four of Wands. The challenge is being able to celebrate, right? Feeling stable enough to celebrate, to do a number of things. This is what we're after. This is what this Ace of Wands is about, because this has been compromised in some way, or we feel like something that is an innate right, because we're beings of love and light, because we were born on this earth, we feel like we have to fight for it, or it's being taken away from us. You could think of this as a home. That's a great representation of just your stability, or relationships, that kind of thing, or just the ability to celebrate. This being in the challenge position, there's something to that. We're going to find out. The Hierophant. This is a really good sign for me. This being right here in this position, this is telling me that I love that the sun is here. This could represent any system um, that's established, that has a set of rules that they go by, a hierarchy. These could be old, ancient governments. Geez, educational systems, all sorts of stuff. But this is what's being addressed right now, or this Ace of Wands right here is being played out here. You could think of this as like the courts. But I love that the sun is here. I love that there's research being done. When I look at these steps, it makes me think that people who are of the people who are on the right side, on the up and up, or people that are qualified, educated to look into things, they have the drive, they have the motivation. Um, when I see the Hierophant, it makes me think of uh, an establishment. It represents many people, or it speaks on behalf of many people. This could even be like religious institutions. Let's just see what's in the, oh, that fell out. So that's in the past position, the star. Because it's in the past position, it is telling me that there is something that was blocked. Um, it could just be creativity, creation, or new beginnings. It's like I'm seeing like a barrier, a caution sign, like do not enter. Maybe there's been too much repressed, or within these Hierophant systems, there has been some sort of stronghold on the processes or people who are meant to work within these systems, their ability to create, to innovate, or hope, dream. You can, this had in the past position, there's something about this. This has either charged up the system, or there has been some sort of blockage here that is being addressed. I'm looking at this and I'm getting a lot of downloads. I'm thinking pensions, I'm thinking retirement, I'm thinking investments, I'm thinking about the thing that makes people want to create and save and build for future. Like there's something about that that has been stifled, and it upset the balance, it upset the system, I wish this was higher because you really can't see that many cards here, but I'm gonna I'm gonna do my best. I'm gonna move this down now that we saw that already, and we're gonna whoa, whoa, throat chakra. All right, that doesn't usually happen to me, but it happened yesterday and it happened today. It's like it felt literally like somebody wrapped their hands around my throat, and but I'm gonna keep going. Wow, geez, I felt that, and I know other people have been experiencing that too. This is not just about a person, guys. This is about like an entity working through people judgment. Okay. Um, this is what's happening. This is from above. This is from above being brought down through people. Um, it's like, yeah, lights out, time out, time out. Right? We saw a similar card. Well, it's not similar in meaning, but when we looked at the Emperor card yesterday, I discussed that at length about all of the buildings, and I just mentioned it again. But here, everything's black. It's like the divine is looking down, like the scales are being balanced for everyone to see. There's some sort of judgment being called. And this is, I mean, this ace, I mean, this is new. This is a new momentum. This is from above. In a good way. I'm so happy that the Hierophant is right side up because it's been coming up upside down. It's been coming out upside down a lot. Let's just see what's in the very near future with this situation. That I know these aren't a lot of details for people, but you know, if it doesn't resonate with you, that's fine. Um, we don't have any court cards here yet or anything like that. Let's just see what happens. Got a lot of major arcana though. Yeah, okay. So reckoning, um, the past. This is like, I'm seeing this two ways. I'm seeing this like, remember the good old days? Can we go back to the good old days? It's like, no, we can't go back to the good old days. We have to make something new, a little bit of the old, a little bit of the new. Um, I'm getting very strong past life vibes here. Like what's happening now has happened before. And this is an opportunity to do it different this time. Um, Also, I've been getting these downloads about stuff being like sludge being pumped up from underground, which I believe is a metaphor just for well, like lies or deceit or manipulations, that type of thing. And, here's the fire hydrant also, but this generates water, right? Again, with the emotions, like alchemizing things through the heart, because we've been in our root for way too long, like as a society. So let's just see. There's another future position. I just want to see what's there. Okay, so the Two of Cups fell out in reverse. To move the stuff over, don't I? And then we have the Two of Wands. Well, there's definitely something that was not fair. It's not mutual or reciprocal, and this could be in your life. This could be a relationship that you have to start over or make new plans because, yeah, Six of Cups, like something is stifling you. Again, the light upside down, the bird upside down, definitely not in alignment here. But I love that this Two of Wands card fell right next to this action card. It's like people are feeling Ace of Wands more energy or empowered to feel like they can change things again. There was like this shadow sludge all over everything that was making people feel so overwhelmed that they almost just wanted to like check out entirely. And then it's like God swept in and gave, I don't know, some dose of love and light, and it activated certain people, and it's changing things. This Two of Cups on a larger scale is about like giving to something. This could even be about like investing and then not getting good returns, whether that's energetically or with your money or your time. More on that when we clarify, but just in the interest of time, I just want to see what's going on in the environment around you and the collective. No, that's not it. I don't want to rush. I mean, it is what it is. If it's tedious, then so be it. But I have to just take what comes. Okay, so I just heard Jesus. All right, the Hanged One. So I just heard Jesus. The Hanged One. Oh yeah. So basically, this is this is very prevalent right now, and in a good way. People are looking at things differently. Again, with this color purple, that's following me everywhere. Um, it's something about alchemy. It's about compromise from above. Let's see. Let's just see what we get in hopes and fears. Yeah, Jesus, take the wheel. Tower. Again with the heights, people. You have to trust that. You have to trust that mechanism. You have to trust that ride is going to safely give you a good time, right? And then let you go. I think a lot of people feel like they're on a bad ride that they cannot get off of, and they're not having it anymore. And these umbrellas represent your cover. You're covered by a higher power. And they want you to forget that. For what reason? I don't know. I mean, you do pay to get on this ride. You do have to trust a lot to get on this ride, and you're assuming you're going to be able to get off of it at the end. And I'm noticing these triangles down here. Root, no, sacral, okay, creativity. Let's see what's in the outcome. There's definitely something that's, this seems like a divine intervention, because to ensure future progress, you have to make sure that the foundation that you're on is a stable one. And apparently it hasn't been, or we thought it was, but you know, 2 cups in reverse, it's not. What's this? Again, King of Cups. I think I got Knight of Cups yesterday, or was it King of Cups? Gosh, I'm really getting a lot of Jesus vibes, and I usually try not to say that stuff because I don't want to alienate people that don't believe in that, because this is just for people who are good people. That's it. That's all we have to have in common for this reading to be yours. Just that you don't want to like hurt people intentionally. This King of Cups card is about the future. It is about the new path. It is about integration. It's about sensitivity, empathy, compassion being a strength, something that generates abundance, instead of being seen as a weakness or something that is in opposition to, let's say, wealth or anything like that. No, it's going to be the other way. And this is also the way out, or the way off the ride, is to connect to your heart and act from that place. Because when you're there, you tend to make good decisions. Have you seen him? But on the back of the deck is the Ten of Swords, because something's ending, and it has not been easy. And I can't stress enough, for anyone, no matter where you are in this situation, if you're on the globe, it hasn't been easy. You've had to make adjustments. And if you're in that place of love in the heart space, then you will also have compassion for people who have maybe seemingly more than you, but you don't know what's going on in their lives. You don't know what they had to do to get there or to keep it, or, maybe they come across as paranoid or defensive. I don't know how many attacks they've suffered, right? Who knows? But if you're in that heart space, it makes it easier for you to forgive, to move on, to make a new plan. 2 of Wands, to alchemize that purple color. Let me just clarify. Wait, what time is it? I'm just trying to see. Okay. Okay. Sorry. Alrighty. I already shuffled these. Now here comes the lawnmowers. All right. You're going to start hearing some noise, guys. Whoops. That just fell out. All right. I was clarifying the Ace of Wands, but all these cards fell out, so I'm just going to take a look at them. 2 of Wands, making these plans, starting something new. After this 10 of Swords, we're working. We're working together so that we can be in peace. Yeah. See that? See that? Making a plan. It's like feeling empowered. Like, yeah, we could do something about this. Yes, I know we have to face this 10 of Swords. But we're ready to roll up our sleeves and do the work, 8 of Pentacles, so that more of us can celebrate and be at peace. This is where you can relax, take a break, feel safe, meditate, contemplate, be in nature, connect with Source. That's so many cards. I have nowhere to put them on here, but we saw that. We were clarifying this Ace of Wands. Let's just look at the the Hierophant here and see what we get. Any more context there? Ace of Cups, confirmation, Hierophant. It's like a bunch of love being poured out into people to activate them so that they have the energy to do the required work. It's like it's you didn't make the mess, but you're willing to clean it up. It's like you pulled your car over and decided to pick up the garbage on the side of the road, even though you didn't throw it out there. Or you feeling empowered to help someone else because you feel safe enough in your own stability to share. And there's going to be more of that because it's right next to the Hierophant. That's a very, very good sign. Let's find out a little bit about this Judgment card. This one? This is what people are calling judgment on. Illusions, deceit, confusion, making things impossible on purpose, using systems in an inverted way, wasting people's time, wasting people's money, wasting people's energy, making people work too hard to find out something that should be readily available. That's what Spirit is calling judgment on. And then I think it's important to clarify this Tower card to get some context there. And this could be your particular story. It doesn't have to be when I'm saying people's, because I don't know why I'm saying it that way, but it could just be in your life. Like somebody's making something too hard for you or too confusing, or they're misleading you, trying to send you in like a maze or a labyrinth or something where there's like no actual way out. And Tower is this. It's really just like, well, people are going to get hurt, I guess. People are going to get hurt because this new foundation has to be built. And that means that you know, certain plans are going to be canceled, certain relationships will not go on. Um, People have to admit defeat in certain areas or concede or compromise. This is why it's so important to be in that heart space, because this doesn't affect you as much when you're there. Because, you know, yeah, there's, I think it's only going to really feel like a tower if you haven't resided in that heart space at all. Um, but yeah, it's like almost like, you know, no winners, because you know, things have to change. Maybe maybe the scales have been tipped one way for a while, and now that they're evening out, like it's going to hurt, sting a little bit because they have to be even now, that type of thing. Let me get another card on that. I don't feel like that Five of Cups is about the collective. I feel like it's about something that's been affecting the collective. Maybe you've already been through the Five of Cups and processed that and been through that. Look at that. Yeah. The Tower. I mean, this is crazy because the Tower is really the Ace of Cups. That's what's happening to the Hierophant. And that's upsetting some people. that people are in their heart space, that people are doing the right thing, or that people are trying to balance the scales or fix the systems or look into things. That is about love, and that is the tower. The tower is that spirituality, love, connecting with the things that were always important, that we've gotten so confused because we've been just trying to get by day to day and process what the heck's coming at us. So that's a confirmation that that Five of Cups is really just for the group of the collective that have maybe been misguided, misled, or maybe invested too much into something that isn't going to grow or prosper, not because of something that we decided, but because Spirit, God, Source has called judgment on it. And then it would just be great if we could find out, let me just clarify this King of Cups, and then I'll end it so that it's not so long. The sun, the sun. It's like when I look back at these oracle cards, it's like we have to use our heads, we have to use our hearts, we have to use our third eye, which means that we can't be in the roots. You have to feel stable, or at least get into that vibration so that you can do that Eight of Pentacles work and take action. It's affecting the whole world, as we can see. But this is what we could look forward to, is the sun. This is the highest vibration. This is, well, where all good things happen, where you can plan for the future, where you can trust that what you have is growing. Um, Things are fertile, ideas are fertile, there's growth in all ways. Um, I mean, it's the best thing ever. And it's right next to this King of Cups, really holding space for the truth, like being able to weather this storm right here without resorting to fear and defensiveness, and everybody going their own way and just holding on to what's theirs. This is about collaboration and rebuilding. I'm being called to take this deck and just pull a couple of cards, and I'm not sure why, so let me just do it. I just heard it's hip to be square. And guys, I don't know what that means. Okay. I'm just telling you in case it means something to you. Maybe it's a confirmation. It was like it's a song from, like, I don't know, the 80s, Huey Lewis in the News. It's it's from a while ago. It was called, I think it's called It's Hip to Be Square. And that's what I just heard. And I honestly, I don't know yet. It might come to me later, and that's what often happens. But all right, this one. Okay, Two of Pentacles, and this one wants to come out. Okay. All right, here's the dilemma. This is what I think you're feeling, or other people around you are feeling, that there are two competing priorities, or this is my conflict of interest card. This is like you want to do something, but you're like, ooh, but can I do that? Because I know that person, is this gonna, can I be fair in this situation? Will I be able to give my all? Or this could be like, yeah, I want to help, but I mean, I'm trying to hold on to what I have. Four of Pentacles. This is the dilemma. This is where you have to do that very high vibrational, getting out of your thinking mind, and getting more into that heart space, connecting with Source, trusting that if you are in the light and doing what you're being called to do, then you're going to be provided for. Like, it's going to be okay. You may have a decision to make, and I could tell you right now that from this spread, and it could be a personal test or a collective test, but if you resort to this Four of Pentacles, the safe route, like let me just stay the course no matter what. It might look like we're going into an iceberg, but let's just stay the course and hope for the best. That's probably not the best way to go, because this is a cycle thing. This is, again, past life. Something similar has happened before, like this, and maybe you picked the wrong thing. And this is about going the other way towards the sun, where things grow. So not about conserving because you're going into the winter and you don't know if you're going to have enough, but about knowing that that sun is coming, that there'll be enough, that the harvest is going to be good. You don't have to hold on so tightly. I think that's what it's about. Anyway, thank you so much. If you watch this video, if you found it, please subscribe, or if you feel called to, or like the video if you did. And I'm sending you so much love and light. And I will see you again soon. Bye bye.